Thank you all for joining. We'll do a recentering meditation, and I'll walk you through what we're going to do, and then we'll do it together. So at the start of the meditation, we're just going to take some time to ground ourselves, just to kind of slow down and be present. And for most of the times that I lead these sessions, I'm giving a lot of instruction. Today, I'm going to intentionally not give a lot of instruction, just to give you space to be still and to be in silence. I'll throw out a couple of different practices, and for those of you who have come before, some of these will be familiar. The first, as we sit in stillness, would be just to label your breath in when you inhale, out when you exhale. And it gives your mind something to do to kind of help you stay present and stay from wandering. And so, as we today spend a lot of time in stillness, that's one tactic you can use in, out, and just in your mind, labeling those breaths as a way to try to remain present. A second tool that you might like instead, in the past, some people have talked about not wanting to pay attention to their breath. An alternate is, as you kind of just sit in stillness, if you notice a thought coming up, it can help to label that thought. So if I'm sitting here and my mind starts to wander to what's going on rest of the day, I might just label that planning and then come back to this moment. And then my mind starts wandering, remembering the weekend. I'm remembering, okay, coming back to this moment. And it's just a way of starting to notice when we drift off rather than just trying to be present. So those are two different tools to practice. But periodically, as we do this meditation together, I'm going to read a short reading that I really like and I take a lot of value from. And that will be the main practice today. One thing you can do is that when I start to read, if you notice that that surprises you, that might be a sign that, oh, my mind wandered off. Okay, that's okay. I'll bring it back. But we'll use that reading as a meditation on what I read and what you feel about that and just what comes up hearing that. And I'll read the same thing 3 or 4 different times during the meditation. Each time when I'm reading that, that's a time to kind of come back in case your mind has drifted. And then it's also a time to give your full attention to the reading as a way of appreciating it, maybe seeing it from different perspectives. Maybe the third or fourth time something comes up differently. And as always, the intention here is just to build the muscle to be present so that when we're talking with others, when we're going about our day, we're just trying to appreciate this moment rather than living in the future, rather than living in the past, really trying to give this moment the reverence it deserves. So, with that, I would invite you, you can close your eyes, or if you prefer to just kind of have what's called a soft gaze, if you want to just have your eyes go fuzzy and not focus on anything in particular. For me, it's more helpful just to close my eyes, so I'll do that. And we'll start just by checking your posture. I would invite you, if you're seated right now, to have your posture be upright, your spine straight, your shoulders relaxed, your fingers relaxed, your jaw relaxed, your face and forehead relaxed, pretty much all of your body relaxed, with the exception of your spine. And as we get started together, I would invite you to take a deep inhale in for a count of 7, to hold that inhale for a count of 7, to exhale for a count of 7, and to hold the exhale for a count of 7. It's called box breathing. So go ahead and do 3 rounds of that at your own pace. And just continuing, inhale for 7, hold for 7, exhale for 7, hold for 7, and repeating. letting that practice go, we'll enter into a period of silence that I will break a few times with a reading. And I would encourage you to use the inhale, exhale labeling or labeling of thoughts as one or two different tools. Just pick one, but one or two different ways to try to remain present. And if your mind does wander, as it will for sure, don't beat yourself up. Just bring yourself back to the practice. I am of the nature to grow old. There is no way to escape growing old. I am of the nature to have ill health. There is no way to escape having ill health. I am of the nature to die. There is no way to escape death. All that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There is no way to escape being separated from them. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. I am of the nature to grow old. There is no way to escape growing old. I am of the nature to have ill health. There is no way to escape having ill health. I am of the nature to die. There is no way to escape death. All that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There is no way to escape being separated from them. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. I am of the nature to grow old. There is no way to escape growing old. I am of the nature to have ill health. There is no way to escape having ill health. I am of the nature to die. There is no way to escape death. All that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There is no way to escape being separated from them. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. I am of the nature to grow old. There is no way to escape growing old. I am of the nature to have ill health. There is no way to escape having ill health. I am of the nature to die. There is no way to escape death. All that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There is no way to escape being separated from them. My actions are my only true belongings. I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground upon which I stand. In these last few moments here together, just bringing your awareness back to your body, feeling the sensation in your feet, in your fingers, maybe flexing your fingers into fists, moving your feet around, bringing blood back to them. Just noticing what it feels like to be in your body right now. And then just checking in, seeing how you feel right now. Do you feel tired? Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel frustrated? Do you feel impatient? Not judging how you feel, just being okay with whatever your felt sense is, and just being aware of what your feelings are right now. And I'd invite you to take one or two last mindful breaths here, just paying attention to those breaths, and then coming back to the call when you're ready. Thank you all. Hope to see you next month.